Hey everyone, it's Enchanted Dizzy, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get this really cool secret ghost dress in the new Halloween update in Dress to Impress. And I have to take a minute, I know I did this in my last video about the Halloween update, but I am repping Halloween right now. I'm wearing my Hello Kitty Frankenstein, and also I did makeup specifically for this update. Wait. It's not good because I'm not like a makeup guru or anything like that, but I thought it was pretty cool to have like a little spider, okay? Please appreciate it in the comments, please, okay? First things first, you do have to be in a free play mode server for this to work, since this is only out in free play mode, so make sure you join that. And then once you're in the game, you're gonna wanna go outside. If you haven't seen the outside yet, I highly recommend to go check it out because it is such a cool addition. I think that this is personally like my favorite part of the update. There is a complete Halloween like town kind of outside free play mode, and this is actually how you're gonna get that secret ghost dress. As you can tell, there is a new candy currency in the game. Now, with this candy currency, you can actually get it by doing your daily task and also leveling up in the baddie pass. As you can tell, it does give you a decent amount of candy in the baddie pass. I did talk more about how you can actually earn stuff in this baddie pass, but as you can tell, there's multiple days where you can actually get this candy, and it's plus 250. So that is a decent amount. Now, with this candy, you can actually buy candy currency items, which are located in the shop. Now, there's a total of 6 of them. I did make a separate video with how they look, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure to go check out that video. However, there is an alternative way to get candy, and also that dress that I keep mentioning. So one way that you can actually get candy, and you can also get money and also runway effects, which if you guys don't know what runway effects are, I believe they are over here. This is the runway effects. So you can get free runway effects, and then also you can get baddie pass XP, which once again you can get candy just by simply going trick-or-treating over here. All you have to do is just like interact with this, and either you'll be tricked or you will receive candy or money or runway effects or baddie pass XP. And that's literally all you have to do is just go trick-or-treating in this house. Then there's a house over here, and then there's another house that's located over here. So now that I'm done summarizing that, let's go over here because that's where the new apple bopping is, and that's where you can potentially get a new dress. So basically, let me try to explain this the best I can. Now, keep in mind, this is an influencer testing. That's why it looks a little bit glitched. It'll look different for you guys. However, if you go up here, there is now a ticket shop. So you use these to do the apple bopping, and each one of these have different chances. So basically, there is a tier 1, the golden spider, that costs 100 currency. Tier 2, spooky ghost, 400 currency. And then there's a tier 3, glowing candy, 1,000 currency. So they all have different chances, and either you can get candy, money, or that secret ghost dress that I've mentioned before. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to purchase all of them so you guys can see. So first we're gonna do the tier 1. Once you buy that ticket, you're gonna go over here to the apple bopping, and you're going to use your ticket. As you can tell, you actually have to interact with the apple a little bit, which I'm gonna try to explain to you guys how you can do it because I messed it up horribly and I need to actually explain it to you guys. It's really hard to explain while I'm actually playing the game, but basically what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna look at that little bar, and you're gonna have to press down on your mouse, and you're gonna have to make sure that bar is purple. When it's purple, it's because the apple is on top of the bar, so you have to make sure that the apple stays on top of the bar until it reaches 100%. Once it's at 100%, then you receive your prize. Keep in mind, if your bar does go off of the apple, then you're gonna immediately start going down in numbers, and once it goes back to 0%, then you lose, and you lose the ticket, and then you have to repurchase one and you don't get a prize. Now, keep in mind, with the apple bopping, it is a little bit difficult, so I'm gonna try to explain this part the best I can. So when it comes to apple bopping, if it's all the way in the beginning, you're not gonna press anything with your mouse, but once you see it kind of move, you're gonna want to consistently click on your mouse so then the apple actually stays on the bar. As you can tell, I'm kind of letting go a little bit once it reaches the other end, like in the beginning part. However, once it goes that way, you're gonna want to make sure you press on your mouse as much as you can so you actually stay with the apple. So as you can tell, I'm constantly clicking on my mouse, but now I'm kind of letting go a little bit because now it's reaching towards the beginning of the thing, but then you're gonna want to press down again. Once it's like moving really far, you're gonna want to press down on your mouse just like continuously, and then once it's like staying in one place, you're gonna want to spam click. I hope I explained that in the best way possible. I know that's a little bit confusing. Now keep in mind, with tier 1, you're not gonna get that much stuff in return, and the prices for the currency do range, so you can either get 8 or you can get like 50. It really depends. However, with tier 2, it's kind of a better chance to get that dress. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So it's basically like the same thing. I believe all of them are kind of like the same level. It's just one of them has a higher chance of getting that dress, whereas the other ones don't really have that high chance. See, I got 230 currency. Now, to actually unlock this dress, now, I highly recommend to get the tier 3 glowing candy ones. You're gonna want to buy as much as you can. I know it's on the pricier side because it does cost 1,000. However, you basically want to use the glowing candy one because this does give you a higher chance to get that secret dress. So I just recommend to constantly use those instead of the low tier ones, because the low tier ones aren't gonna give you that dress. It just has a really, really low chance of actually giving you that dress in game, whereas the tickets, the glowing candy ones, have a higher chance. As you can tell, I actually unlocked the dress. Now, it did take about 15 of the tier 3 glowing candy tickets to actually get it, which was about like 4 minutes in total to actually try to get it, or less. It was like 4 minutes or less. Now, it is a bit on the pricier side. However, I do think it is 100% worth it because that's around like 15,000 currency. And keep in mind, there isn't any currency items in this new update. There is the packs, of course. However, there isn't any currency items, so you could use your currency to try to get this dress. Now, let me show you guys what it looks like in game. So this is what the dress looks like in game. I honestly think that this dress is perfect for the Halloween season, especially if you want to make like some spooky outfits with it. But let me know what you guys think about everything in the comment section down below. I did make a video with everything that released in the update, and also a full guide video for the quest if you guys are interested in that. And make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload from me.